Speak of the Devil is a craft cocktail bar, but really a neighborhood bar in downtown Lorain. Craft cocktails was kind of our focus, but we also knew when we came down here that we wanted to be a place that people felt very comfortable, that we could create sort of a community space where people could come in and get to know each other and, you know, get a little bit of the elevated drink experience, but also the kind of comfort of a neighborhood bar. I was an original home brewer back in the late 80s, and that kind of evolved in the 90s into getting into spirits, and my interest was mainly in history. The history of spirits and distilling in this country and drinks. And as that kind of evolved, it grew, and I started playing with them at home and making drinks for people, and rare, historic, unknown drinks, and people really liked them. And so we kind of evolved into a catering company. We started doing people's parties, we started doing things for nonprofits, where we would tie different cocktails together, create a little program, and ultimately it landed in us wanting to get a space and do it on a larger scale. A lot of things that we've started to do ourselves now. We've had several of our own house inventions here. I do a lot of historic stuff, a lot of stuff that goes back to the early 1900s. I like sharing that history, and letting people know that, the history of a region, a city, or the country can be told through what people drink. So a lot of times that's what brings it all together. First drink is going to be a sort of a Prohibition-era classic called the Bee's Knees, featuring a London dry gin, a house-made honey syrup, and some fresh lemon. Part of our concept is every weekend we pair certain drinks together. A lot of times we look at the calendar, you have things like Cinco de Mayo or the Derby, or it's Valentine's week or Christmas, so we pick things off the calendar, and then there's certain historic dates in cocktail history where I'll find something sort of obscure, and then we kind of play it up and do the cocktails for it, and it's worked out really well. Our specials every weekend outsell everything else, so it's kind of what we've become known for. Second drink is Speak of the Devil original called the Ginger Man. It's going to feature some Wild Turkey 101, some Domaine de Canton ginger liqueur, a little bit of fresh lemon juice, and some hot cinnamon syrup to finish. Perfect for a very cold day. We've gained an enormous family, as we like to call them, of guests who come back, constant new faces from all over the county, people from Cleveland even. A lot of bartenders that we know in Cleveland have kind of come out this way and sent people our way. So yeah, we couldn't have asked for a better start. I think that to put a face on Lorain, I think that people should come out and see that it's not what it's perceived all the time. It's a very safe downtown. It's a very eclectic crowd. It's growing. There's a lot of things starting to happen out here. So I think that, you're guaranteed to have a good time and meet really interesting people if you walk into this bar. I absolutely guarantee that. It feels good. It feels good to be that place that people are going to come into, they can count on having a good time and getting really good product.